A tiny glimmer of hope this morning. Russia says its President Vladimir Putin is open to talks with the Ukrainian government to be held in Belarus, but a spokesman for the Kremlin would not say what the conditions for those talks might be, so it's hard to know if it's a meaningful offer. Meanwhile, Russian troops have advanced to just a few miles away from the center of Kyiv. New video just into our newsroom shows a bridge north of Kyiv that the Russians blew up. Russia says it has now cut the city off from the west. It also says it's taken over a key airport outside of the city. U.S. officials are predicting the city could fall by this weekend. This morning, Kyiv is under bombardment again. There are more explosions. Ukraine's defense ministry is telling residents to stay indoors and to prepare Molotov cocktails to use against what it calls the occupiers, that is the Russian army. There are also reports of gunfire in the city, and Russia's not just going after military targets. Civilian sites are also getting hit. Last night, a rocket crashed into an apartment building in Kyiv, and that set off a fire. The building was badly damaged. At least 3 people were hurt. People were terrified.
So approximately in 4 or 4:15, my mother screaming, "Wake up, wake up!" I'm waking, all in the dust, screaming, alarmed from the cars. I don't even know. Maybe this is the shelter. Maybe this is the rocket launcher.
People who live in Kyiv are sleeping in underground subway stations. It's the only place they feel safe. Others are taking trains to the west to get out of the country. The trains travel with their windows closed and their lights off, so that they won't become targets for Russian missiles. Russia is invading Ukraine from 3 different directions, from the north, east, and south. So far, Ukraine says 137 people have been killed, more than 300 have been wounded. Russian forces have taken over the old Chernobyl nuclear power plant in northern Ukraine after a fierce battle. The Ukrainians say the Russians are holding the staff there hostage. Chernobyl was the site of a meltdown in 1986. A Ukrainian presidential advisor says it's impossible to know if the area where nuclear waste is stored there is safe.
Російські сили продовжили завдавати ракетних ударів по території України.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky told his people that Putin's goal is to put a puppet government in place. "I am target number 1, he said. His whereabouts are being kept secret. This morning, he pleaded with Russia to hold talks to end the fighting. Earlier, Russia's foreign minister said his country will only negotiate if Ukraine surrenders. The Biden administration has imposed new, tougher sanctions on Russia. The president says the U.S. and its allies will block the assets of 4 large Russian banks and also target Russian billionaires. But the president says the sanctions will take time to have an impact.
The sanctions we imposed exceed anything that's ever been done. The sanctions we imposed have generated 2/3 of the world joining us. They are profound sanctions. Let's have a conversation in another month or so to see if they're working.
So far, none of the sanctions against Russia targets Putin himself, but this morning the Associated Press reports that the European Union is preparing to freeze bank accounts held by Putin himself and also by his foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov. Jessica?
All right, Eric.